The immortals are quite busy these days. Dionysus has become aware that you were instrumental in freeing Theseus from the underworld. The god is quite pleased by this news, because he needs Theseus's help. Who knows? Maybe if you can convince Theseus to help Dionysus, the god of the vine might reward you. Unlike Dionysus, Artemis is completely fed up with mortals. It seems that a goddess cannot bathe anywhere anymore without some mortal peeping at her. The goddess is so completely disgusted that she's decided to release her entire collection of oversized stags, boars, horses, lions, and hares into the world to vent her fury on all mortals.
Hey guys, welcome back to Zeus Massive Olympus, and I like that little wolf whistle bit in that briefing. That was great. So only 2 simple goals. Fulfill a forthcoming quest to slay a monster. It's obvious that the monster's going to come from Artemis. It's probably going to be the Calydonian Boar. There's probably other ones, but I can't remember. The Calydonian Boar is the one I remember though. And probably we're going to need to summon Theseus for the quest. So, very, very simple goals. So it's okay. So let's head to the city. And we've got what we had before. Let's just save. And oh look, we've got parks. How nice. Let's just put parks in just there. So, nothing's changed in terms of the trading. Everything's still the same. It's just Erectra still buys cheese, not trees. And we still sell wood to Lemnos. Mount Ida, I don't think we're going to care about that. That's just another icon. But the one for Terranium is gone. Which is not too good, but that's okay. So, let's see, what do we have? We can build a sanctuary, we can build 2. And I'm going to build the Arbor of Athena because I need a source of olive oil. I'm probably going to put it down here, let's see. I can put it like that, and then have the olive oil industry around there. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to start working on the 2 sanctuaries. I'm probably also going to build Hermes Refuge as well, probably right next to it. I'm going to put them down in the back here because then it's away from my main city building areas. Because we don't want anything like that. But if you look here, we can build a palace. Unfortunately, I don't think we can tax yet. No taxation just yet. But I am going to build a palace because then we'll be able to make, we'll be able to provide money. A way to provide a military, sorry. And with olive oil, we will be able to have all these tenements up, and then we'll be able to get rid of these 2 here. I'll probably have to put a thing just here to get olive oil because it will be a bit far for them to walk down here, so that's okay. So we have to import the marble and sculpture from Naxos. The marble is expensive, so is the sculpture, so I'm probably only going to import a very small amount at once until I can get the industry stabilized. I'll probably maybe put down more fleece things and start selling fleece actually. Let's just sell 12 at a time, that'll be enough. Oh, Lemnos sells wine. That's very nice. So yeah, we can import wine. So I will probably start on a elite housing area because I can get rid of some of this stuff and move it around. Because that drama school doesn't need to be there. So if this is I think it's about 4 tiles in length. Yeah, I can just move these up a bit. So if we just destroy that, there. College, and that'll do. So just put this up here like so. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and import marble. We can actually get marble from 2 places. We can get marble from Lemnos and Naxos, so we can get 48 slabs of marble. Let's start importing marble. How much marble does Athena's sanctuary require? It needs 24, so I'm going to import 12 there. And I'm going to import 12 there, and that'll lessen the load. And once we've got the 12, I'll put them down, essentially. And with this labour shortage, we will be able to, you know, build it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to run this on. I'm going to sell fleece and start boosting our coffers, because we are going to need money. I'll find a place to put down the palace, and then I'll put it down. Don't know where, because it's just such a tight map. I may just put it away over here. Can we build any military? We can actually put down trireme, and what I'm going to do is actually do that. So let's just destroy some trees. Put down a trireme just there. Like so. Oh, what was that? Oh, got a couple of things there. Erectra sells more wine. Let's just send the war workers home. We don't need that yet. So yeah, what I'm going to do is I'm going to plan, continue on, I'm going to import the marble, and I'll put down a feed at a Sajuuk. We'll start building it up. You don't need to see me doing that, you've seen that plenty of times before. Once I've got olive oil, I will evolve this housing, and then we will be able to get on with some of the goals. We can't do anything about them yet because we haven't slain the Calydonian Boar, and we haven't got a quest fulfilled. We do need marble. Actually, that's a good thing. I'm going to need marble. So I'm going to put down this storage yard, which is just going to get marble. We might as well just put it all in one place. It might as well. Should be space here for another block. Anyway, I'm going to plan it all out. I'll come back in once we've done it. Oh, well, at least I've got the marble ready for Athena thingy. Oh, never mind.
Fulfill this quest, and you'll be the toast of Olympus.
Oh, thank you very much, Dionysus. So, we've got to summon Theseus to get the horn for Dionysus, the horn of animal fair. And this is a great chance to actually see his requirements. I'll just, I'll just dump this somewhere, really. I'll just put it up here. Oh, this one, shit. Get rid of that. I forgot we've got to put the palace down for him. So I'll probably put it up here somewhere, I'm not sure. I'll just dump it somewhere just to build Theseus' thing. So I'll go and plan all that out. I'll come back in once we're ready to show you something a little more interesting. Can't say the words at all today. Well, this is actually good timing that the Calydonian Boar has arrived in the city because, as you can see, we're in debt. Lemnos buys forward, that's actually helpful. Because I spent a lot of time trying to get this here, just in a nice place. I'll obviously get rid of this later, but let's just go ahead and summon Theseus right this minute. And as you can see, we're in massive debt. We can sell up to 36 planks of wood now, which is actually very helpful. Alongside the cheese. We're not making much money. So I've got to really hope that... Oh, is he going to come down? Don't. Calydonian Boar, you just stay there. So. Oh, fire. Well, that's okay, because there's nothing in it. Hey, Theseus. I'll just get rid of that. So this is tight to fit in. I wanted it somewhere that didn't block off space for things here. Yeah. There's Theseus, he's here. So this is actually very easy, this mission, because the only thing you have to do is summon him. We're selling fleece now, that's good. Oh, he's destroyed that. Where is Theseus? Now I saw him there, and I don't know where he is. Oh, he's went around the edge of something there, hang on. Oh, there must be something just there that he was able to get to. Theseus will do his job, and we will win. There you go. Done. Done. That's actually very easy, because you get the chance to... You get marble gifts, wine gifts all the time throughout this mission, so that's okay. So, actually the mission is over. But, I'm not leaving this mission yet. We do not have much money. And I want to make sure that we have a bit more money than this. And we can't build elite housing, which is okay. Let's see, we've got 15% unemployed. This is okay. Oh, gift of marble, how very nice. Bit late. Slave of the monster fulfilled the goal, yes. So let's just dump 1, 2, 3. 3 of those. We've got plenty of wood in stock. Marble will come in. That'll get this built. I want to get the Arbor of Athena done now because no one actually buys olive oil, but I want olive oil in the city anyway because I want to evolve these houses. And I want to get rid of these straggly houses just here because this is just silly. So I'll probably go for this one first before the other one. Just put this here to get olive oil later. So I'll let this build. I'm going to come back because this is such a short mission that I don't see the point of ending it now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to let this run. I'm going to build the Arbor of Athena. Once it's done, I'll come back in. And then I will start an olive oil industry. Probably down this bit here. I'll probably have... Oops. Yeah, you can build on these beaches. I'm not going to do that. You can draw roads on them and that. But I'm not going to build anything here just yet, because I'm going to have to move this later. So I'll start up a fledgling olive oil industry. Once that's done, I'll come back in, yeah, because it's easier. So, yeah, I'll just get the Arbor of Athena built, and then I'll come back in. Okay, so Stymphalis is launching an invasion. This is a little interesting because the only troops we have is some rabble. So let's just bring them out. Muster. Now, hopefully this doesn't happen somewhere not very helpful, like down here. Shouldn't be too bad. Well, we have a nice big amount of rabble anyway, so it's not a big deal. Let's just find out where they're coming from. Hopefully, let's see. Fight, where are they? Okay, they're up there. I could have bribed them, but that's pointless, so let's get you up here. Oh, hey Hermes. Okay, that's not a big invasion at all, so... rotate. Well, Theseus might help here. Did Theseus actually do something there? That was helpful. Let's just... well, invasion force defeated, that's fine. Yeah, okay, Theseus is actually helping. Okay, let's just send the soldiers home. Yeah, that was easy enough. I didn't even need to worry about that, really. So I'm going to just put these flags back on there because I like keeping them on there. Because why not? So, the Arm of Athena's getting constructed. There is no sculpture. And of course, I can't really import it when I don't have any money. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to let it run again. I just wanted to show that invasion because it was a bit interesting to show. So we'll keep building the city, and yeah, I'll come back in once we are ready to... I think when I'm ready to proceed, not straight away. I'm going to wait until I'm ready. Okay, so the Armor of Athena is done. It did put me into some spiraling debt, unfortunately, because importing the sculpture is so expensive when you don't have very many exports. I mean, the only exports you have are wood, which only sells for 75, right? I'll explain that olive oil thing actually in a minute. Fleece only costs 60, and cheese only sells for 45. So you've got 3 of the cheapest exports in this mission. So of course, as you can see, we don't have that much money, and of course you can't tax. It looks as if setting this up allows us to sell olive oil to Lemnos. Yeah, because it does say that they can buy olive oil, but you can't actually sell it until you get the thing done. So now that we've got this set up, we've got plenty of olive oil available. We can't sell tons, simply because we don't have much money, essentially. So I'm going to put down 3 growers' lodges, but we don't have many people, sorry. So I'm going to put this up here. This is going to accept olive oil. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put down olive presses along here. So we'll set up that amount. So I have 3 growers' lodges providing this amount. And this will allow us to boost our housing, because I want to get rid of these straggly houses that are not evolving. So at the moment we're not really making much money. We are selling wood, we're selling everything that we can, but we still can't make much money. So what I'm going to do is, there's a nice gift of armour, that's very useful, but I don't really want it. Hermes Sanctuary can be built, and in fact I may build it. Oh, okay. You can't build it yet because this city can only support 1 sanctuary right this minute. Presumably in the next mission you'll be able to build another one. Eventually you have to, because you do. Let's just accept that armor gift, even though I don't need it. By the moment, I'm just sort of keeping myself just sort of in the black. I want to get the olive oil industry running so that I can at least export some olive oil and boost the profits quite a bit. And of course, give it to the people. So I'm going to let this run again, and I'm going to come back in once we're ready to distribute olive oil. Okay, so we are now making plenty of olive oil. Now, you may wonder why I've specifically built the Arbor of Athena in this way. The reason is that Athena herself blesses olive presses. So when it's blessed, rather than producing just 1 jug of olive oil, it produces 4. Now, when you're limited in such a way to the amount of olive oil you can produce, this blessing is actually very useful. Because as you can see, we don't have much great olives in store just from this small amount. So we want to make sure that these olive presses are producing the most amount of olive oil that they can. And that's why we're now able to sell 12 at a time. And that's why we've got such a big stockpile. And that's why our funds have just suddenly shot up to near 5,000 again. So this blessing is actually very useful. So you want to make sure that the Arbor of Athena is sort of out of the way of the main building areas up here, but close enough so that she can bless your olive presses. Otherwise it's completely redundant. Just actually going to roadblock there, and I'm going to create And I'm going to do 1, 2, and I'll just do a loop like that. Like so. So we'll have 8 olive presses just circled like this, and I'll have the 3 growers lodges here. And this one storehouse will accept all the olive oil, and this guy up here will go all the way down and get it. So now that we've got plenty of olive oil in stock from a getting storehouse, I'm going to go and put down this. I'm going to evolve this one first, rather than this one, because I don't want these straggly houses to evolve yet. I mean, I'm needing workers anyway. So she's going to get, this vendor's going to go get olive oil. Like so. And this has got some townhouses, like so. So in the space of one mission, we've gone from tenements to townhouses, which is what we wanted. This is obviously not working because I haven't got the thing done yet. The next mission, we will be able to build up our basic elite housing block, which will go right here. 4 houses only. And the rest of the space will be devoted to just elite and normal common blocks. Just because why not? So all of these things are blessed. So because these have been blessed, this is going to turn 1 olive into 4 jugs of olive oil. So that's 16 straight away, without much effort at all. So this is why you want Athena's blessing as much as you can. And of course we're selling olive oil for profit. As you can see, we're now past the 5,000, right? We're getting up to 6,000. We will get tax collectors in the next mission, so that's okay. So the people will start flowing. 248, that's perfect. Once this stabilizes, I'll delete some of the excess houses. Oh, gift of marble. Pardon me. So now that we've got that, we don't need to sell fleece as much. We're going to just sell 4 fleece at a time. We'll just sell any excess that we might have, but I'm not going to sell it as a majority, because there's no point. If I need a shortcut, I may put a road around the back there, but I don't think I will. So, these houses are evolving. We're getting our employment up, which is what we want. And I want to make sure that the city's stable for the next time so we can go straight into building the elite block without problems. And of course, Athena's wandered way up here, but that's okay. These are all blessed. Well, we're blessed. So we'll just run this on, get the people in. These houses will evolve. And that's just sort of supplanting any need for these houses here. Employees needed, yes or no, but that's okay. Right, so that's got that one up. So let's put an oil vendor here. And these houses won't evolve anyway, so we'll just delete them. Like so. There we go, we've got some nice houses here. Which is exactly what we wanted. We wanted to get some townhouses. And that allows us to boost our employment anyway. Now you can build triremes. I've got one here. It doesn't have any armor though, that's the only problem. But I will dump a warehouse here which is going to accept, well, get free armor. Because what I'm also going to do is I'm going to put a roadblock there. I'm going to have one inspector up here. I'm going to have another one down here because what I'm going to do is if I can just clear out these trees. There is space, for tourists like, there is space to put down a trireme wharf right there. And I'm going to send the workers home. So I can put like this. Let's see. If I destroy... hang on, let's just put down the bridge, if I can find the damn button. There we go. Like so. I'll just do it like that. What I'll do is I will... I mean, that's kind of a lot of trees there, but that's okay, let's just sod it. I'll put down that there, and I'll put a wood workshop just up here, a timber mill, sorry. Because what I'm going to do is I'm going to extend the road around this way. Like so. Thank you, Hermes. I don't care. So we'll have this here for more cheese. I'm only going to sell cheese. I'm not providing cheese to anyone. So this trireme wharf will get stats. That's 2 straight away. We're making use of the space efficiently. There's not much coastline here. We don't really want to waste it with trireme wharfs. If I need a 3rd one, I can just dump it up here somewhere. I don't really care. We do need 3 of them anyway, but at some point, but not right now. So we've got 2 sets of townhouses, and stop asking for wood, that's okay. So again, unemployment, which is what we want. And we're starting to boost our confidence. Look at that, from near debt, I was nearly at 2,000 debt, we're suddenly at now 9,000 just selling olive oil. So that's why it's a good idea to build this, because then we can actually expand the city. Of course, the growers' lodges aren't going to produce much olives, which is why we're using Athena's blessings, really. We'll just speed this up, give them marble, how nice. Just get rid of that. So this is going to accept, I'm going to put 16 there, and I'm going to accept 16 wood there, just as a little stockpile, just in case I need it. Not like I need it right now anyway, but this will just stockpile for our 2 triremes down here, maybe a third one up there, I don't know. Anyway, I think we've ran long enough on this, and we've got a nice stable city anyway. Let's just look at our food. We've got a surplus, but what we're going to do is we're going to dump more wheat farms just down like so. And that'll just keep it completely stable anyway. Still fast regards to more highlight. Employees needed, don't care. So we've got 4,500, that's surplus, that's quite a lot of food anyway. And we've got plenty of olive oil to distribute to our citizens here. So I think we're on the up. And we've got plenty of monuments anyway for using for our elite blocks. So, let's dispatch Theseus. I'm just going to save here. And what I'll do is I'll go and dispatch Theseus on that quest. Since we've now got 10,000 people, this will probably get lost. So I might leave the outer bit for it, but it doesn't matter. So, dispatch... Oops. I think I know where he's got to go. He's got to go to Mount Ida. I'm pretty sure that's what that is for. So, dispatch hero, Theseus, and I'll come back in once the mission's won.
Dionysus is indeed quite grateful that you have helped him retrieve the Horn of Amalthea, and there may be still more reward from Dionysus in the future. The god has been spotted on Sickle Island, the home of his beloved nurse, Macris, and he has been overheard saying that he is preparing a place for you if you want it.
We will be accepting that place because there is a colony as the 4th mission, and I'll explain more about that later. But as is done the return of Theseus' mission, we have developed Iolcus into a bit of a better city. We've now set up our olive oil industry, and we are making some serious profit. So, in the next part, we are going to come back to Iolcus, where we get to finally meet Jason. Finally. And we get to build up some more industry and start building up a nice big city. So, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next part. Bye now.